Hi, it's Lance here for Best Ever Mountain Biking, and here we're at Riverhead in Auckland for the Riverhead Funduro, not to be confused with the Riverhead Enduro, which is actually next month. This is just 2-stage, after work, bit of fun. So come join me, let's see what it's all about. Another e-bike, eh? So you've just finished the race, you look pretty exhausted.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
You actually haven't started yet, you realise? Bit of pre-race preparation there, is it, Wesley?
Trying my best. Most important thing, this is a fun event. It is not serious. Nothing important is going to happen here. You are not going to get signed on by Santa Cruz if you win stage 2.
Alright, into stage 1. I'm actually the first one up here. I guess that's the e-bike. Everyone else is still pushing up, pushing, riding. Right. Oh, got lots of dry, loose turns this corner. Flat turns, that is.
Okay, so you may have noticed that I'm actually riding the Turbo Levo, the e-bike, and you may think, well, that's a bit unfair. Surely you got an advantage from riding an e-bike, and I would say yes and no. Certainly in stage 1, I think I got a big advantage from that. There was several significant climbs that made it very much easier on the e-bike.
This is where the e-bike will help.
We're just going up one of them now, but there was another climb as well in this track, which made it much more of a challenge for someone who didn't have an e-bike. Saying that, I think on the downhill sections, well, it's pretty flat, and so an e-bike, often you would get to the 30 kilometres an hour and you're basically just pedaling a big heavy bike after that. So some definite advantages, certainly on this first stage, but also some disadvantages as well.
I'm right. It's a little bit flat for an e-bike. The motor often turns off. See, the motor's off now. I'm just pedaling a heavy bike.
I guess the results were very interesting. On this stage 1, I did a time of 4 minutes 44, so it was a pretty long stage, this one, and I ended up with 8th overall out of 44. Now, to be fair, I think that was a lot further up the field than I should have been. There were a lot of much faster riders than that behind me, so clearly those 2 big climbs in this stage and the e-bike was a big advantage. We're about to do stage 2 shortly, and in that stage I actually ended up with a 20th place, so it's probably a more realistic result, I think, for me in this field. So yeah, the e-bike definitely climbing this hill, I think it gave me a huge advantage on this stage.
Another little climb.
If you think this looks like a bit of fun for you, the tracks are all pretty easy. There is 2 more of these events in February. They're going on Wednesday night. You can check out more information on the West Coast Riders Facebook page and also the Auckland Mountain Bike Club's Facebook page as well.
That was rubbish. That was it. Cap corner.
There is a cap to the number of entries, and they don't take entries on the night, so you do need to enter online before you turn up at this event.
Whew.
You're first. You're the fastest down there so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're unbeatable at the moment, Lance.
Yeah, P1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, stage 2. Watch the tree.
Now this is stage 2, which is the top of Skid Track. This is one of my favourite tracks in Riverhead. It's got some really cool jumps in it, although the jumps were taken out, taped off for these events just to make it more safe. It is a Funduro, pretty much easy to ride these tracks. All the difficult parts are pretty much taken out, and the idea is to make a fun, safe event that anyone who wants to go out for a ride after work can enjoy.
Whoa, nearly went down the bank. Alright, now normally there's a jump here. We've got a chicane.
Yeah, you can see you go round these jumps and then the chicane round. I thought I was going pretty quick round there until I watched some young kids go around those chicanes. They did them so fast, it was like ski poles. They just sort of whipped their way around them. In fact, it's funny when you're riding and you think you're going really, really fast, and then when you're videoing and watching other people come past you on the camera, you realise just how fast everyone else is going. So you feel fast in your own right, but yeah, there's a lot of really, really quick guys out there. Now at the end of this track, there was quite a lot of people there, and I thought it'd be really cool if I came in really fast, jammed on the brakes and slid up to the timing gate and just stuck my wrist out and watch what happens.
Woo!
Yeah, that's right. I went over the bars. What an egg.
I think we better do that again, eh?
Fucking not that.
I'm so annoyed I wasn't filming that.
Okay, so that was a bit of embarrassment.
Okay,
Had to do the
this
whole
time
track again. This time sweet. No harm done.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Jukebox in the corner taking me for a ride into the motion, we're exploding out of trouble inside. You wanna roll with me? We're gonna feel the beat. Show 'em how to do it. You know what to do now. Tonight the stars are out, so let's paint the town. I'm running when I hit the ground. That's what I'm all about. Into the city, I feel lighter than smoke. Above the traffic, everybody better look out below. I got somewhere to be, time got away from me. Too busy feeling free, it's all I can do now.
Oh, no good at that one.
Tonight the stars are out, so let's paint the town. I'm running when I hit the ground, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Yeah, gonna go, man.
My heart is pumping and my hips are twisting.
Yeah, man.
I wanna scream and make every
Of course, the great thing about after a race, a few beers and some food with the boys, chatting about bikes, and you never know, if you're really lucky, you might even win a spot prize. There's some prizes donated, which was really cool.
Well, that was Riverhead Funduro. Had a lot of fun, managed to make an idiot of myself and fell off, but all's good. If you like the video, I'd love it if you subscribe, thumbs up, like and all that sort of thing. And if you like racing, there are 2 more of these Funduros coming on the next 2 Wednesdays. And then after that, there's the big race, the Riverhead Enduro, on the other side of the forest. So look forward to seeing you then. See ya.